Hey y'all, welcome back to Curls Pop Naturally, the education series. This week we will be talking about the importance of deep conditioning your hair. Very vital in your natural hair journey. I am such an advocate for deep conditioning. It has completely transformed my hair and really helped to add back in that moisture that I do sometimes lose with being high porosity. So I do not skip that step. For a year, I just did not do my deep conditioning, and I thought that I had my natural hair routine down and that was not an important step. And in return, when I went to get my trim, my stylist told me that my hair was so brittle, it was so broken off, and I promised myself the following year that I would not do that again. So just getting into why deep conditioning is important. Then we'll talk about the different type of deep conditioning that you can do, and then I'll show you 4 of my favorite deep conditioners that will not break the bank. So deep conditioning is usually after you wash your hair. You completely cleanse your scalp, you clean your hair, and then you want to go into your deep conditioning. I recommend that you do at least 30 minutes under a heated dryer. If you do not have a heated dryer, then I recommend keeping that deep conditioner on your hair under a shower cap or a plastic bag for at least an hour, just to lock in that moisture, because you will have stripped some of the natural nutrients from your hair depending on what type of shampoo you use. And a lot of times we just use whatever, is the cheap shampoo, and sometimes that can strip away that moisture that was naturally in your hair. So you want to go back in after you shampoo your hair to add in that moisture. And what that moisture does is when you manipulate your hair for your style for the week or 2 weeks, it will lock in that moisture and allow your hair to not be so brittle, keep it from breaking, and also give your hair a semi-shine so it doesn't look dry and broken off, after 3 or 4 days of your style. And then the deep conditioning also will help to repair the broken, and it will reduce the shedding as well, because you want to make sure when you are deep conditioning that you are getting the roots of your hair, because that's the newer strands of hair. So you want to make sure that those are getting moisturized, and then also going all the way up to the tips of your hair, just to make sure that you're fully putting all of that deep conditioner onto your hair, so that you get the full benefit of your time. I know a lot of people, they say wash day is so long and they think that they will skip this portion, but I do not advise that. Do not skip your deep conditioning. Even if you want to do your deep conditioning one day and your style the next day to break up that time that you take on your wash day, do that, but never skip deep conditioning, y'all. I'm telling you, it is so important to your natural hair journey, to a healthy head of hair. You have to have moisture in your hair or it will break off. Simple as that. So when it comes to deep conditioning, you can, even if you don't want to use a actual deep conditioner or a mask, that's totally fine. If you need to start out with just using your conditioner and letting that sit on there for 30 minutes or an hour, that's fine as well. That's still moisture being added to your hair. That's still deeply conditioning your roots in your hair follicles. So definitely do that if you can't invest in a, sorry, that's Chief. He just got from outside and he's running around having a good old time, so just ignore him. And Chief is my dog, for those that don't know. But some people I've seen do a DIY mask for their deep conditioning, and I think that's really cool if you want to do that. Main ingredients if you want to do a DIY deep conditioner would be Mayo, avocado, honey, and then one more thing that I'm missing. If you want to do like a coconut oil, you can do that as well. And then an egg. So 5 main ingredients for your own DIY. You may have all that stuff at home. Mayo, avocado, honey, egg, coconut oil. Simple. And you leave that on, you mix that all up, and you sit that on there for about 30 minutes, sit under the heated dryer, or do it for an hour. Easy peasy. So I do not do the DIY, but I've done a lot of research on those 5 ingredients, and they are all really beneficial for your hair. I'm going to go over my 4 favorites. The first one, you can find this for about $16 at Ulta. It's the TGIN, Thank God It's Natural, Miracle Repair X Deep Hydrating Hair Mask. It has black honey coconut oil. It's a deep moisturizing conditioner that helps reduce breakage, prevents split ends, and repairs hair damage. And I'll link all these as well. Really like that one. Then another one from TGIN, they have their Rose Water Hydrating Hair Mask with rose water and acai berries. It's a lightweight deep conditioner for soft, smooth, and frizz-free hair. So definitely probably one for those low porosity girls and guys. And then my absolute favorite, which is obvious because there's not much left in here. This is super inexpensive. This is Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with fig extract and barbacoa oil. Top notch, y'all. $10 at, you can even get it at Walgreens. This is thebomb.com. I love it. I live by it. Always have this in my stock. I don't play about this right here. Super moisturizing. Last one that I've liked in the last year is the Curls Blueberry Bliss Reparative Hair Mask. Intensive reparative deep conditioning hair mask guaranteed to repair damage and enhance growth. And it smells like heaven. It smells so good. So these are my top picks. I do know that Mayo Organics has a great one too. One of their first lines that they ever put out. I have not gotten my hands on it, but I've heard great reviews about it. So I'll link that one as well. But I just want to definitely advocate for deep conditioning. Do not miss this step. You want to do it at least every 2 weeks for 30 minutes, at least. Your hair will thank you. And in the long run, you will see the difference when you are doing your natural hairstyles. When it comes to wash day, you will still have some moisture in your hair. So do not play about your deep conditioning routine. Make sure you're doing it at least every 2 weeks and you will start seeing the results. So go ahead, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what deep conditioners you use. I'm always looking out for more products to use because I am a product junkie. So comment and let me know what deep conditioners you're using, and if this was helpful, share it with someone, and I look forward to talking to you all next week on the education series.